using Warren Buffett himself as an economic indicator. He's been doing some sneaky, sneaky moves, and we're going to take a look. This is Brian Lewis with MMT Investing, and things just changed. So, well, let's take a look back at the last year or so. Warren Buffett has, during this last year of the bull market, has just been dumping positions and just stockpiling cash. And he says, like, oh, I'm a value investor and I'm just not seeing a bunch of good value right now. Okay, but then why are you just dumping everything and stockpiling cash? That's not the same thing as just hunting around for a deal. Okay, so he is just preparing for this crash. He knew this was coming, and it came. It came like wham, and then down, and then the S&P came back up here into bull trap zone, about 50% retracement. And I was going to make a joke that Buffett could have got a better deal selling his Delta shares if he was watching my videos about the bull trap. But Delta did not make it up into the bull trap. It just went. So, oh yeah, and I actually worked for Warren Buffett, sort of. I was a software engineer for BusinessWire, which is a wholly owned subsidiary of Berkshire Hathaway. So that was actually our corporate level management was Warren Buffett, and he never stopped by the office to say hi. Warren, if you're watching, we always wanted you to say hi, and you never did. Okay. And what Warren Buffett always says that if he owned a smaller company, he could make way more money in the stock market because, well, one, he has to report what he's doing and he's famous, and that makes it difficult. But also, he has to buy huge volume trades because he's working with so much money. So let's take a look at what he's been doing during this crash, though. So he usually doesn't hold more than 10% of smaller companies because if you own more than 10%, you have to report all your trades to the SEC. But he had like 11 and 12% of airline companies, and we got this crash here. And then at a really weird time, at a big loss, Warren Buffett starts dumping his Delta shares. And everyone's like, what in the world is he doing? Why would he sell this huge chunk? And it wasn't that big of a chunk. It's just 2%, you know, of his Delta, which is not very big to the whole portfolio, but he got his Delta shares below 10%, and now he does not have to report for the rest of this crash. So we're looking at a 3-month credit contraction down cycle in the world monetary system. That's what this crash is. So you get the credit drawdown, and you get like a reaction bounce for a month, and then another reaction bounce, and kind of a pricey thing. So we're looking at some kind of movements similar to this for the crash. And now that Warren Buffett has sold his Delta down to less than 10%, he doesn't have to report what he's doing with the airlines for the rest of this crash. And I take that as a big, big signal red flag. This is not investing advice, and please hit that like button. But I am not going to be buying those shares that Warren Buffett dumped. I can tell you that much. No way am I touching Delta. So good luck and happy trading.